Hi everyone, my name's Katie Bird and I'm here with HBCU First, starting off our Make the First Move video series. Today we're going to be discussing the challenge of advocating for career access at an HBCU with our special guest for today. She is a current student at North Carolina A&T State University. She's an econ major with a law concentration, and she's also our program's lead intern. I'm proud to introduce you guys to Kenny Reid. Hello, Kenny.
Everyone. So workshops and other programs definitely, especially through the Career Center, definitely help students, find their right careers. So specifically at my school, our career services is called the Office of Career Services, and they do a bunch of programs that help students. So overall, we have like continuing programs that they do, such as, resume critiquing. They set you up with internships, and they have like mock interviews. So those are all things that as students, we need to take advantage of, because that will help us narrow down our career options and, help us figure out what path is right for us to take throughout college, because, we're trying to look for internships and opportunities of that nature, but also after college when we're looking for a full-time job. One specific thing that I feel like career services, I know most HBCUs and most universities do this, is they have kind of like a portal where you can go and look at all the opportunities. So whether that be internships, co-ops, just going to different conferences, just things like that, where you can go and really see all of those and see which ones align with your interests and which ones don't. So I feel like that's really important to have, because I know for me, especially, I did not know what I wanted to do. So having, people that I could go to in the office to kind of talk about, oh, well, should I do management? Oh no, I don't like the sound of that. And so ultimately being able to decide on econ with the help of other people was really helpful. And then also they do, they have different companies come and different people come talk, such as alumni and different things, which really helps a student. And I know specifically, it helps to be able to go into the office, because most of the time there's current students there, alumni there, and then also just, in-office staff that work there, also professors too. So that really helps to be able to go get all the different perspectives on certain career paths. Because I know coming in, we may say we're gonna major in English or major in math, but then you might come out and end up majoring in journalism or theater. You never really know what you're gonna do. So by having these opportunities and these programs, they really help you narrow down and see, I might want to do this, or even if I go on this path when I graduate, I could go on this different path too. So I feel like that's definitely how HBCU specifically help in finding that career path. So I definitely think so. In high school, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I did not have any sort of professional skills, because I didn't even really know what it meant to be a professional, or what it meant to be going into the professional world. I didn't even have any concept of what that meant, or even really what I wanted to do. So when I enrolled in A&T, I didn't really have any idea about what I even wanted to do or anything. But when I got there, I really could see, from the jump, I could see that it was going to be an eye-opening experience. I was going to gain a lot of skills, not even just professionally, but socially and academically too. But specifically professionally, since enrolling in the first semester of fall 2019, being that we're the largest public HBCU, we also have the largest career fair at a university in North Carolina. So that was something that was really cool to me, was that we had all these different companies come, Google, IBM, Cisco, companies that honestly I knew existed, but in my head, I didn't know that they had all these workers and all these opportunities and all these programs. So them coming, a brief story, I walked into the career fair and I had not done any research, because I was like, oh, I'm just gonna go, I'll just talk and whatever, wing it. So I walked in, and 5 minutes later I was like, okay, I'm walking out, and I went right back to my dorm, and I did that research, and I went back. And even just from that experience, I walked in, I didn't get any interaction with anyone, but I knew that I needed to prepare more. And that was the first step to me developing professionally. I realized that being prepared is a skill that you need to have. Right. Outside of the career fairs, it's just an amazing experience that you have at college. You're around also like-minded individuals that you may not have been around in high school, because everybody's in high school. you don't even know whether you're going to go to college, what you're going to do. You really don't know. But when you get to college, everybody's trying to get a degree. Like, they're there to get that degree. So you're around other people who have maybe had an internship, or for me being a business student, a lot of my friends are engineering. So they're like, oh, did you look at this program, or did you look at that? So you have all those opportunities that available to you and that are afforded to you. But more specifically, especially for me, in high school, I went to predominantly white high school. So all the teachers were white, all my friends were white, like everybody around me was white. And that's not a bad thing, but I had never seen anybody that looked like me aspire to do more. My first professor, I took legal environment. Her name was Professor Monica Spade. When I tell you, she has just like changed my experience. She's like made my eyes open. She's changed my experience on everything, because she's a Black woman. She went to law school. She practiced law, like, and now she's teaching, and she's being like a helping hand to me. I had never, like, I knew that obviously Black people were lawyers and, like, you know, people aspired to do that, but I had never met someone who did that. And so the goals that I have for myself, because I do want to go to law school and I want to be a practicing lawyer, I didn't think that that was possible for me, because I didn't see people that looked like me doing that. But when I met her and she showed me that, you know, this is something that you can do. It's feasible for you and you can do it. A Black woman can go into the professional world and become a lawyer, period. Like that, you can do that. And so she really opened my eyes up to that. And I feel like just broadly at HBCUs, like having professors that look like you teach you is just altering. Because in high school, you know, whether, for example, like history, like we learn history through one lens. When we go to college, we learn it through all the lenses, you know, more specifically our lens. We haven't ever been in an environment where we're held up on a pedestal like we are in HBCU. So I think that at all HBCUs, not even just specifically mine, like you're gonna gain professional skills, you're gonna gain skills that you didn't even know existed, because you have people who are advocating for you. So I went on a, but you know what I mean?
No, it's perfectly fine. Thank you so much for sharing your experience with us today. Like I said before, you guys today addressed the challenge of advocating for career access at an HBCU. I thank you all for watching. My name is Katie Bird.
And my name's Kennedy Reid.
And this is how we make the first move. Thanks, guys.